गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदना व्रज रंजना यशोदानंदना व्रज रंजना यमुना तीरा वनचारी यमुना तीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hari Bolo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Nitai Gaura Hariva, Riva, Riva, Hariva. Jayom Vishnupad Paramahansa Paribrajagacharya Shtottara Satasri Srimad His Divine Grace Abhay Charanaravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Prem Se Kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Srila Prabhupada Ki, Prabhupada Anuga Ki, Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki, Nittai Gaura Premanande. All glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, welcome to the lotus feet of Jagannath, Balaram, Subhadra Devi and Srila Prabhupada Ji. Today, on this nice, wonderful Sunday evening, we are all having the great fortune to be assembled here and discuss the Bhagavad Gita and indulge in Harinama Sankirtana. We are going to read today from Bhagavad Gita, Knowledge of the Absolute, Chapter 7, Text 9. Prithviyam cha tejas chashmi vibhavaso jivanam sarva bhuteshu tapas chashmi tapasvishu. Reading from chapter 7, text 9. Punyakandha prithviyam cha tejas chasmi vibhavaso Jivanam sarvabhuteshu tapaschasmi tapasvishu punyogandha prithviyam cha tejaschasmi vibhavaso Jivanam sarvabhuteshu Tapaschasmi tapasvishu. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki.
Translation: I am the original fragrance of the earth, and I am the heat in fire. I am the life of all that lives, and I am the penances of all ascetics. Purport: Punya means that which is not decomposed. Punya is original. Everything in the material world has a certain flavor of fragrance. As a flavor and fragrance in a flower, or in the earth, in water, in fire, in air, etc. The uncontaminated flavor,
the original flavor, which
which
permeates
permeates
everything, is Krishna. Similarly,
is
everything
Krishna.
has a particular
Similarly,
original
everything
taste,
has a
and
particular
this taste
original
can be
taste,
changed by the
and this taste can be
mixture
changed
of
by
chemicals. So everything original has some smell, some fragrance, and some taste. Vibhavasu means fire. Without fire, we cannot run factories, we cannot cook, etc. And that fire is Krishna. The heat in the fire is Krishna. According to Vedic medicine, indigestion is due to a low temperature in the belly. So even for indigestion, fire is needed. In Krishna consciousness, we become aware that earth, water, fire, air, and every active principle, all chemicals and all material elements are due to Krishna. The duration of man's life is also due to Krishna. Therefore, by the grace of Krishna, man can prolong his life or diminish it. So Krishna consciousness is active in every sphere. Om Tat Sat. Om Jnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. In the 7th chapter, Krishna is revealing how he is the absolute truth. And in terms of that, he is also describing his relative greatness. In the material world, we observe so many great things. There are special aspects of what we observe. There are unique species that have very amazing characteristics. There are so many things that we don't know. All these great things, Krishna is saying, it's because of me. I am the source of all these special, unique, great happenings. And in the 7th chapter, he's saying this, I am the fragrance in the earth. I am the heat in the fire, I am the fire of digestion in the stomach. I am the taste in the water. So many wonderful things. We are not living life so mindfully. We don't have time to even taste the water. We are anyway taught in our science classes, water is odorless, tasteless. Isn't it? You were taught that, isn't it? It's directly opposite to what's written in the Gita. Krishna is saying, I am the taste in the water. Even if you don't think it is Krishna, at least there is taste in water. And you're taught water is tasteless, odorless. And we accept it, we mug it up, we write the exam, characteristics, qualities of water, tasteless, odorless. We don't think at all. Actually, if you think a little bit, of course water tastes when I drink it. There's some taste in water. It's nice. Especially if you don't get Sirvani water, you drink some salt water, you definitely see the difference in taste. Instantly you will get the taste difference. you know it's got a taste. It's unique. So mindfully, if you experience things in this world, you will see it's very different from what we are taught in the schools, in the colleges. There is life in everything. Everything is vibrating, fully conscious. Nature is breathing, and you can get that vibration. In Krishna consciousness, you will see that since Krishna is saying, I am the fire of digestion in the stomach, I am the taste in the water, it becomes more easy for us to appreciate nature. Some poets do speak about what I'm saying. So wonderful is nature, so wonderful are the mountains, the scenery, the sea, the skies, the sunset, the sunrise, da 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 da, so many things they appreciate. But actually, their appreciation is not complete. They are simply having enjoyment and gratification by enjoying the eyes, the good scenery, and that's all. It's very limited. When you exactly know why it is great, it's because it's Krishna. There's a personality behind. Then you appreciate it even more. And your experience is more intense. It's deep. So a God conscious, a Krishna conscious person, he enjoys life more, deeper, because he knows why it is great. And behind that is Krishna. He's stating that here, Punyo Gandho Prithiyamscha Tejas Chasmi Vibhavaso. He's stating that in Bhagavad Gita. Why is he stating these things? Is he boasting about himself? I am the taste in the water. I am the this, I am the that. No, so that we will get a better understanding of matter and the world around us. When we try to understand matter and the world around us without God, without Krishna factored inside, we don't get a full understanding. We don't get a full understanding. Actually, even material science we cannot understand without understanding the prime mover, the supreme controller, the source. Without understanding that, we will not be able to understand matter and the material world fully. So in many ways, material science is incomplete, and they know that also. They know it is the shortcomings. But if you read Bhagavad Gita, you will hear supreme science. In my reading of the Bhagavad Gita, I've always understood that this is science, this is physics, this is chemistry, this is biology. You can see in many, many statements made why it is not. It's so clearly mentioned. When Krishna says that Bhumi Rapo Analo Vayu Kam Mano Buddhi Revacha Ahankaram Itiyam Me Bhinna Prakriti Rashtada. He's stating that very nicely, describing the world and what constituents it's made up of. Earth, water, fire, air, sky, mind, intelligence, ego. These are my separated energies. He's speaking physics. He's speaking foundational physics. We don't understand it because we think physics means what we learn. Pascal's law, Ohm's law, Boyson's law, this law, that law, and then you solve some problems with it, and then somehow you pass the exam. But how it actually works in the world around you, I don't care, because I don't know. That's why we don't study mindfully, we don't observe mindfully, we don't understand deeply. But if you become a little sensitive to what Krishna is stating in Bhagavad Gita, you will see science, physics, everything being discussed here at the deep foundational level. So if you want to understand about earth, you must understand the fragrance. And if you read the Bhagavad Purana, you'll read more about the sense of smell, tanmatra, the sense of smell, right? Punya Gandha, that is being created from subtle to gross. And in the earth element, You have all the tanmatras. You have form, you have taste, you have smell, you have all these things, touch, everything together in earth. That is why it's mentioned that if you work with the earth, a lot of the diseases of the body will be taken care of. Because there is something else going on there when you work with the earth. And people who do that, they know physically, mentally. They are saying, and you will see in the Bhagavad Gita and in the Bhagavad also it is described that air, Vayu, our pranas in our body, they are very important. If the prana is upset, if the Vayu balance goes off, you get mentally disturbed. This is in Ayurveda, they'll tell you that. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became all of a sudden disturbed and started running and shouting and screaming, Mukunda, who is a doctor, analyzed and said he has got Vayu disturbance, tell him to drink a lot of water. He gave immediate cure. You drink water, then it gets balanced, the Vayu. And then he did so as per his physician's order, and he became all right. Very simple things, balance in the body, physics, medical stuff. In this way, Krishna is revealing in the Bhagavad Gita amazing secrets. Amazing secrets. That is why traditionally everybody knew this mechanics, how the body works, how the world works, what is behind it, what are the constituents of matter, how is creation done, how we are put inside, how to live in harmony with everything. There is a way to live in this world, physically, mentally, emotionally, in tune with the creation, which means you are in tune with God. You lead a very good, happy life, healthy life, materially, spiritually, intellectually, emotionally, everything. You will be at peak performance. That is the way people understood and lived. So these truths that are mentioned by Krishna, he is actually describing how he is the source of everything. He is present in everything. But we are so God unconscious that we don't see it. We just drink the water. And we wanted fridge, ice cold water. We just bothered about immediate gratification. But if we live mindfully, understanding what we are doing, why we are doing, Rasoham apsu kaunteya, I am the taste in the water. The next time you drink water, if you remember this, the taste is Krishna. You will have a very deep experience of water, intense experience of water. You don't need it to be cooled in the fridge. You will be very happy drinking water with this understanding, Rasoham apsu kaunteya. When you sit down on the ground, when there is fresh rain, you get smell from the ground. The first rain after the summer, you get the earth smell. Have you smelt it? It's very sweet. It's very sweet. You can smell the earth. And many people like that smell. Punyo gandha prithviyamscha. I am that smell, the fragrance in the earth. When you get that smell, if you are reminded of Krishna, then your experience of the earth and the smell is deep. Is deep. And you're having a Krishna conscious experience. In this way, by connecting everything with Krishna, with his statements in the Bhagavad Gita, we can observe Krishna in everything in this world. That's why Krishna is saying, my devotee, he sees me everywhere. Sarvatra mam pashyati. He sees me everywhere and sees everything in me. Sarvam cha mayi pashyati. Every being, every person, for him is connected with Krishna. And that's why he has a very good relationship with everybody and everything. The Vedic culture is with everything and with everybody you have a very good relationship. Why? Everybody and everything is connected with Krishna. Janmadyasya yatah. Krishna is saying that in Bhagavad Gita also. So this is a practice that we can inculcate right from one when is very young. I have seen in some families, people inculcate these things in their children. When I was in one patron member's house, he invited me. He's a Gujarati. He worships Balakrishna in his house. He says, please come home and take Balakrishna Prasadam. And those days, I was just living in some Kalyana Mandapam and trying to preach and doing programs. So I accepted his invitation. In his house, very nice small altar for Balakrishna, silver altar, very nicely maintained and kept. His son was being told by him, Beta, new cycle he has bought, small cycle, lesser than the regular size, for him to go and play. So as soon as I said, Papa, he's very excited. Then Papa is telling him, no, you should not ride it unless you offer it to Krishna. Go and offer it to Balagopal. The boy, he took the key, went to Balagopal and kept it in front of him and paid obeisances and chanted some shloka and mantra. And in Gujarati he said, actually this is your cycle. I am only the custodian. I am going to use it. Please bless me. And the father said, very good, nice. Now you can go and drive. I was very amazed. He's teaching the boy, the cycle bought for you, you must see Krishna in it. You must use it carefully. And the boy was reminded again, you have to look after it carefully, you have to clean it. It's Krishna's cycle. And so every day he was cleaning it, keeping it very nice, and then looking after it. And he's driving it with that consciousness. This is Krishna's cycle given to me. I must keep it nicely. This is Krishna consciousness. Very nicely cultivated. Very nicely cultivated. The boy is growing up like that. Everything he gets in his house, every time he's given something new, a shirt is given new, is got some pant or something to him, he goes and offers it and then takes it. It's very easy to do it. You can inculcate it. Somehow many of us are not trained in that way. But by reading Bhagavad Gita, it is necessary. You can teach very easily maths, physics, chemistry if somebody knows this. Everything belongs to Krishna. If the youngsters know that and they are taught that, which is natural, very logical also, belongs to God. Isavashamidam sarvam. Simple foundational principle is taught. You will see he will become a very good physicist, very good scientist, very good everything. Because he knows the basics. He knows the foundational basics. And this is not some fanatic statement. It is science. Krishna is speaking science. If you don't know me, you cannot know the material world. Why? It's my energy operating. It's my energy operating. Yasmin vijñāte sarvamevam vijñātam bhavati. By knowing whom, everything else becomes known. By knowing Krishna, you become the best scientist, best physicist, best everything. This is magic. But somehow we have adopted a very westernized version of education. Secular country, no God should be taught. Nothing about religion should be taught. Everything should be taught secularly. Reason and reason and reason, not blind faith. There is no proof for everything that you read in the Bhagavad Gita. Where is the proof? In this way, our belief, our faith, our God consciousness gets severely affected by the education we have. And in the end of it, the education is also not complete. Even they don't know many things that they are teaching us. They don't know the meaning of it. And we are not able to learn what we have in our tradition also. So, Krishna is revealing to Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita what this world is, what is the science behind it, how it is made, how it is my energy, how by knowing me you will know my energy, and how by knowing the energy you will be able to use it properly. And if you use it properly, you'll become successful in the human form of life. So it is not that in Vedic system of thought, only if I study physics I should know these things. Because I did not study physics and science, I don't know anything about it. Everybody knows these things. This is common sense. This is common education for everybody. God, who is He? First education. Kaumarami acharet prajna dharman bhagavatam iha durlabam manusham janma tadapi adhruvam arthadam. Very nicely explained by Prahlad Maharaj. When a child is 5 years old itself, he is capable of understanding this. You can explain this to him. So we are learning when we are very old, some of us, opening Bhagavad Gita first time, Punyo Gandha Prithviyamsha. So sometimes some people feel, what? Krishna is a smell? It is a very foundational lesson which you did not learn. And now you are asking what? It's because you don't know. You don't know. So in Vedic tradition, people know much deeper science. They know deeper science because when they speak a statement that this is what it is, behind that they have a whole science of how they came to that conclusion. From the Shastra, from the making of it. And if they do those things like that, you will see things will change for them. There is a science behind what the earth is, how to utilize the earth, what the earth gives you, what is Bhumi, how Bhumi is your mother. Very personal understanding. You have a very personal understanding with earth. One of the 7 mothers to you is earth. 7 types of mothers everybody has. Right? That is explained in the Shastra also. That Brahmani, Rajapatni, Dhenur, Dhatri, Tata, Prithvi, Saptaita, Matraha, Smrita. It is mentioned that the queen, Dhatri, the nurse, Atma Mata, your own mother, Guru's Patni, the wife of the Guru, Dhenu, cow, Prithvi, earth. All of these are your mothers. And that is the first lesson taught to you. It is not that the earth is hot inside, there is stratosphere, there is atmosphere, this thing, that thing, mantle, everything, and inside there is boiling hot liquid. If you drill the earth, you will get oil, and if you drill too much, this will happen, volcanoes will come out of it. The completely impersonal and completely materialistic description of the earth. A very materialistic description, very impersonal description. It doesn't give you thrill in knowledge. But when you understand earth to be a personality, to be your mother, to be the person who is caring for you and giving you so many wonderful things, crops, minerals, fruits, roots, medicines, precious stones, all these things is given by Mother Earth for your good material living, healthy material living. When you look at and you're trained to see the earth like that, and the earth, Bhumi, is the wife of Vishnu. When you're told like that, my father is Vishnu, my mother is the earth, she is supplying all these things to me, and I get to understand the science of all these things, it's very complete. You know everything. So the sense of personalism with the material world around. We don't look at it just as things that we can take and use for our own gratification and throw it, waste it. But you have a personality and you look at it very differently. With care and with attention, you take what is necessary, you thank Mother Earth. In our puja, every morning the pujari gets up. As soon as he puts his feet on the ground, he pays obeisances to Mother Earth and say, today please bear my burden because I want to serve your husband Vishnu. Please protect me. Please help me do it. This is the first prayer. Before I get up in the morning and put my weight on Mother Earth, I pray. This is a culture, very personalized culture. For such a personal culture, it is very easy to understand a personal God and relate with Him. Similarly, relate with God's energies, earth, water, fire, air, sun, moon, stars. All of them are personalities. And we have a personal relationship. By that you understand the science in a deeper way. In a much deeper way. That's why when you hear stories of the moon as a personality, you hear the story of the sun as a personality. Hanuman's guru was Surya. Hanuman's father, Kesari, asked him to go and get education from Surya. And it will be interesting to know that it's the same Surya. When Hanuman was young, he saw it, he said, very nice thing, I want to eat it. And he moved towards it. And he got a thunderbolt hit on his jaw, and his jaw became a little different. It's the same Surya whom he got and swallowed. And then later his father says, go and learn from him. He's your guru. He made a mistake when he was young. He did not know. But then he went and approached Surya and he said, I have been asked by my father to take lessons from you. Surya said, admission already over, house full. My class is full. And you must know that my class is a mobile class. I am moving all the time. Mine is a mobile classroom. Not a mobile in the classroom which we are having now. It's a mobile classroom itself. Classroom itself is moving. How? All my candidates are sitting in front of me. Thousands of them. They are all facing me. And I am teaching and I am doing multitasking. I take school class plus I do my job of illuminating and giving. So he said, never mind, no problem. What do you mean no problem? There's no place. I will float. I will also come. Without taking a seat, I will look at you and I will be able, if you don't mind. He said, no problem for me. If you are able to do that. Hanuman was able to fly. Not only was the class mobile, he also was mobile. He also was mobile. And he'll be mobile, and in a mobile class, he took lessons from Surya. He took lessons from Surya. And then, when his lessons were over, so many revolutions he did, his lessons got over. This is an amazing classroom. Now you will say that, hey, how can we believe all these things here? It is so difficult to even believe the ordinary classroom nowadays. With new things like online classes coming, I don't know where we are with classroom. Now you came with mobile classroom flying in the sky, Hanuman. But it is true. It is true. So, at the end, Hanuman asks Surya, I finished my education. I like to offer a dakshina. What dakshina can I offer you? And Surya immediately said, this is a very, very special student. He has taken flying lessons throughout. While flying he has taken, plus I have been flying also. Moving, he has accommodated that also. And he has understood everything very well. He is super duper IQ. So he said, I want to take care of him so that humble him, but at the same time reward him. So Surya's son was Sugriva, who was in great trouble because of Vali. That was also troubling him. How to protect my son Sugriva? So he told Hanuman, you are the right person to be the assistant for my son Sugriva. He is getting troubled a lot. You are not only powerful, you are very intelligent and you are a brahmachari. Please help him. That is your service is to simply serve Sugriva. Sugriva is less intelligent, less powerful than Hanuman. So imagine, you have to be the assistant of somebody whose IQ is much lesser than you, whose money is lesser than you, whose capacity is lesser than you, everything, but he has got position. So, in this way, he was humbled. He accepted that position. He accepted that position. I'm giving you the example of a student who knows all these things and followed it perfectly. Who he was, who he became. Hanuman. So he was serving. Very carefully he was serving Sugriva because my guru has told me I must do this. He was his assistant. Sugriva was just a Vanara. He's not of a high class person like Hanuman. But Hanuman was very humbly listening, very humbly presenting his points of view and serving as a minister, as a think tank for Sugriva. And because of Hanuman only, Sugriva had all types of successes. For everything he will call Hanuman and have him do things. When he spotted Rama and Lakshmana in the forest, he got report that two people are in the forest. They look very different and he became very afraid. Must be Vali has sent somebody to do something to me. Because every day Vali will do his puja, his Sandhya Vandanam, his Gayatri Japa. For that he'll go in the 4 directions of the earth planet and do it. And every time he flies, he'll come first in the morning and give a kick to Sugriva in the head and then go. He's got a curse that his feet should not touch the ground there. So therefore he cannot fight with Sugriva and do something to him. So Vali will come and give him a kick in the morning in the head. Somewhere he'll come and give a kick and then he'll go. Every day was a fear. So Hanuman slowly solved that problem. He handled Vali. And he told him, from here onwards you don't do this, okay? Otherwise your feet will touch the ground and your head will burst. I'll make sure it happens. Very quietly, very nicely he told him. In the same way, the same Hanuman was sent by Sugriva. Who are these two people? Find out, I'm very afraid. Vali has sent somebody looking for me. So Hanuman went disguised as a old Brahmana. Disguised as a very old Brahmana. But Hanuman, when he swallowed Surya and he fell down and then his father got very angry and cursed everybody and people lost, they were breathless. His father is Vayu. Many confusions happened. They all came and they offered all sorts of boons to Hanuman to please him, to please his father. So one of the boons he got is a necklace from Indra, I think. Seeing that this necklace will not be seen by anybody. Invisible to everybody. Only that person who is your real master can see it. At that time you'll know who is your real master. So he was always wearing it. Neither Sugriva saw it or anybody saw it. He disguised now as a old Brahmana and appeared in front of Rama and Lakshmana. And so they asked him, who are you? I am just a poor Brahmana in the forest doing bhiksha. So Rama said, you are saying you are poor, but what is that diamond necklace hanging in your neck? First time somebody said, you are saying you are poor and you are coming. Hanuman forgot that others can, only he can, he had been used to the fact that nobody sees the necklace. So Ramachandra told him, this person is a cheater. He has come like an old Brahmana, but he is wearing a very costly necklace. Either he must be a thief, taken somebody's necklace, or he is pretending. He is a complex character. So he told, how is it possible that you are saying you are an old, poor Brahmana and you have this wonderful diamond necklace shining on your neck? Immediately Hanuman knew for the first time, this is my Lord and Master. And he immediately assumed his original form and paid namaskar to Ramachandra. Ramachandra Bhagavan ki! Hanuman was very knowledgeable. Lord Ramachandra told Lakshmana, look at him speak. He speaks so cultured way. His tone in voice changes. When he respectfully speaks to me, see his tone changes. When he speaks about the demon, see his tone changes. He is so controlled, his intonation is so good, highly cultured, very learned person. He was telling Lakshmana, observing Hanuman, all his characteristics. This is the meaning of an educated person. This is what is the meaning of an educated person. And Ramachandra immediately became very comfortable with Hanuman. Hanuman became super comfortable with Rama. And he started serving him immediately. If you look at the life of Hanuman and his pastimes, you can see what a highly educated person will do. What a highly intelligent person will do. How he will conduct himself. He knows all these things. He knows who is Lord Ramachandra. He knows fully knowledgeably, he takes part in the Leela of Ramachandra. So, it is not that a devotee of the Lord does not know many things that people in this world know. It is just that he knows more than that. And he doesn't pay attention to this lesser knowledge. He directly focuses on the higher, greater knowledge. He directly starts serving the Lord. After all the training that Hanuman took from Surya, he learned so many subject matters. What did he finally do? He landed up being a servant of Sugriva, and through Sugriva he got opportunity to serve Lord Ramachandra. Because he heard the words of his Guru, and go serve my son. By serving Sugriva, he got opportunity to serve Ramachandra. By being humble, by taking up a position of humility, this is what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. He says that find out a person who can be your Guru. What's the quality of such a person? Upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshinaha. Who has seen the truth, who's practicing it, and you go and serve him and ask him questions. Prabhupada says in the purport, you cannot get knowledge by giving dollars and rupees and some other currency in exchange for knowledge. This is not that type of knowledge. By service, you can get this knowledge about God, about everything associated with God, about the material world, material science, everything follows. That's why Krishna is calling this knowledge Raja Vidya, king of knowledge. In the Bhagavad Gita, he says so. So, if we simply spend a little time every day, one shloka like this if you take, we can discuss so many things. And we can increase our knowledge and understanding about the world around us. Forget what you learn in the college and the schools. Forget what other people say. For your own self, for your own curiosity, if you read the Bhagavad Gita, you will benefit in a big way. Please read Bhagavad Gita every day. Maline mochanam pumsam jalasnanam dine dine sakrit gita mritasnanam samsara malanashanam. Shankaracharya has mentioned every day you are taking a bath to remove the dirt from your body. Jalasnanam dine dine. I shouldn't say this nowadays. People don't take bath every day. And it is not necessary, they think. And it's better to use perfume every day and look like you have taken a bath. What's your problem? Don't really have to take a bath. It takes a lot of energy to take bath. Yeah, take out your clothes, go under the shower, put soap, brush, all that. Takes a lot of time. Once in a week is okay. Nobody knows. So a lot of people don't feel it's necessary to take a bath. Of course, that's a side thing. Every day, a cultured person should take a bath. Malile mochanam snanam jalasnanam dine dine. Sakrit gita mrita snanam. Similarly, if your consciousness takes a bath in Bhagavad Gita every day, samsara malanashanam, that the dirt of material life and material existence will be washed off. and you'll become a pure soul, self-realized. So this is the statement of Shankaracharya. Every day please read Gita, it will help to cleanse you inside. One shloka you take, read and think about it. What Krishna is saying here. It's very nicely explained by Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. You can read the purport. If you don't know, you can come here and ask the meaning. You can join our Bhagavad Gita courses. They rendered free courses. Another thing, you can join online, offline. You can study the Gita. It's free education, no fees. You can learn it, and it is the greatest of all knowledge offered by Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada through all his centers all over the world. Please read Gita and improve your understanding, improve your knowledge, and become fully educated, enlightened, and happy. Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. We request the devotees, if you have any doubts or any questions, you can ask Maharaj. It can be in Tamil or in English. Any language you can ask. Thank you, Maharaj. We profusely thank His Holiness Bhaktivinoda Swami Maharaj for his wonderful discourse on Bhagavad Gita. We thank you once again, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna, please sit down. ஒரு 5 நிமிஷம் உட்காருங்க. முக்கியமான அறிவிப்புகள் எல்லாம் இருக்கும். நமக்கெல்லாம் தெரியும், நம்ம இஸ்கான் கோவையின் ஒரு முனிப்பாக நீங்கள் இங்கே பார்க்கலாம். கோவை சந்திரா ஸ்ரீ ஸ்ரீ ராதாகிருஷ்ணர் திருக்கோவில் திருப்பணி கடந்த 2 வருடங்களாக நடைபெற்று வருகிறது. இந்த கோவை சந்திரா ஸ்ரீ ஸ்ரீ ராதாகிருஷ்ணா